What's going on, guys? It's Zach here, being the first ever live stream on the channel, so it should be a lot of fun. It's Sunday morning of week one. We've got 1 hour until the first games kick off, so I just sort of wanted to, go over all of the injury updates, sort of make sure that you guys are up to date as possible with what's going on, and then I can do a quick mailbag as well. Anybody that's in the chat or whatever, you guys can ask start sit questions, and I'll try to get through as many of those as I can. I'll hop off here once everybody sort of calms down. There's no more questions, so looks like we've just got one viewer right now. It's really cool. Welcome. We'll see how many people actually hop in here. So, but yeah, just starting us off with the injury updates. Big news going to be that Mark Andrews is going to be out today. That news broke late last night that it was going to be pretty likely he sits out today. Makes Isaiah Likely a fringe top 10 tight end for me, a guy that I'm probably starting if I have Mark Andrews. He's a late pivot option that you can definitely go with. He's not a must start by any means if you've got like a top 7 or 8 tight end. I don't think you need to be picking up a Likely and then forcing him onto your roster, but somebody to just, put on your waiver or pick up off your waiver wire if you want to play defense on your opponent who has Andrews, or somebody that you can play if you need to. George Kittle and Hollywood Brown both look like they're in, along with Zach Ertz. They're all going to play. I do think George Kittle could be a little bit limited. I think Marquise Brown is probably a full go. I wouldn't expect a full allotment of snaps for Zach Ertz, though. Adam Thielen is in today as well. He was been questionable all week. Sounds like DJ Chark is going to be out in this one, though. So Adam Thielen could be a desperation flex play if you need him, although I'd prefer just to stay away from the Panthers in general. Kendre Miller is out for the Saints. That makes Jamal Williams a locked-in running back 2 for us, somebody that I'm really excited about to play this week. I think he's a guy that honestly got top 15 upside in this matchup. Should see a lot of targets from Derek Carr in this one. A game that I do expect the Saints to be winning in as well. And a game they could probably just sort of lean on the running game there. Cordarrelle Patterson was a late inactive as well for the Falcons. It means that we're pretty much going to get a really healthy dose of Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. Obviously, you were starting Bijan Robinson. He's a guy that you can definitely be expecting top 10 numbers out of this week. I think it makes Tyler Algier a reasonably decent flex option if you need him. Guy that I'm using in like deeper leagues if you want to, but I'd prefer just to sort of see how the splits work out. But this could be honestly the week that you see the most of Tyler Algier over the course of the season without a Bijan injury. So if you need to play Algier, you can this week. Devontae Parker is expected to be out for the Patriots game. Sort of makes Kendrick Bourne a decent deep league flex option if you need him. Not somebody that I'm excited about starting, but if you're in like a 14-team league that has 2 flex spots, somebody that you could definitely be looking at. Zach Moss is also out in this one, makes Deion Jackson a reasonably decent low-end running back 2, high-end running back 3, a flex option if you need him. Not somebody that I'm super excited about, though. On top of that, Devon Achane is going to be inactive for the Miami Dolphins today. That should open up a lot of targets and touches for Raheem Mostert. Salvon Ahmed is going to be the other running back that's healthy and inactive for the Dolphins in this one. Makes Ahmed like a really low-end flex play if you need him. Wouldn't be wanting to play him if I can avoid it, but it's a guy that you can start if you need to. For some of the later games, it sounds like Darren Waller should be active today. I do expect Darren Waller to play. Could be on some sort of snap count, but it doesn't sound like it's anything to be super concerned about. Romeo Doubs is expected to play as well for the Packers. Again, sort of the same thing. He should be a guy that's on a snap count, not somebody that I'm really excited about playing in this one. I think Jaden Reed is honestly maybe a better start because he should be healthy and able to play every single snap today, but a guy that really in general I'm probably just avoiding the Packers receiving core. Outside of that, Jerry Jeudy's expected to be inactive for the Denver Broncos. I would be benching him regardless of whether or not he starts, honestly, but I think it makes Courtland Sutton like a low-end wide receiver 2 for you guys this week, a guy that you can be starting. And then it also makes Marvin Mims like a nice deeper league desperation flex play if you need it. See other inactives that I want to go over. John Mechie is inactive for the Houston Texans. I do think that could mean that we're going to see a lot of targets for Nico Collins, and Tank Dell is a guy to keep an eye on. I do think he's got a shot to have like a 5 or 6 reception day. Chase Brown is out for the Cincinnati Bengals. Means that it's pretty clearly Chris Evans who won that backup role. Not starting anybody there, but just something to keep note of. See what else do we got here. Keyshawn Vaughn is inactive for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It means they're only starting or rostering 3 running backs today. They've got obviously Rashad White, then Sean Tucker and Chase Edmonds. Only want to start Rashad White here, but keep in mind or just keep an eye on what happens there. Sounds like Odell Beckham Jr. will be active for the Baltimore Ravens in this one, so keep an eye on that. I don't really want to be starting any Baltimore wide receiver in this one, but if I'm starting one, it's probably Zay Flowers. I'm not super excited about any of them, though. Really excited about J.K. Dobbins in this one. I think it's going to be a game that the Ravens can really lean on their running game, just sort of put the pedal to the metal against their Texans. So I do think it'll be a really good game for the running backs. I think you could even start Gus Edwards in a pinch if you needed to, but not really looking to start any pass catchers outside of Likely, probably. Any other inactives or actives? It looks like that's about all of them. So yeah, that's all the start or injury news, all the injury updates. Happy to answer any questions if you guys have them in the chat. It's been pretty quiet. We've only got one viewer here, so sounds like we'll probably just hop off here pretty soon. I'll stick around for a couple minutes just in case somebody wants to pop in with a question. I'll be sort of refreshing the Twitter feed and all that, trying to get as many updates as possible. But unless I get any questions from you guys, I'll probably just hop off here pretty soon and then get excited to go watch some football. Yep, nobody. Sounds like all those guys that I mentioned are out. Obviously, nothing special. I guess I could do a quick touch on Cooper Kupp. Sounds like he was placed on IR. It sounds like he's probably could easily miss more than those 4 weeks. We don't really know what's going on with that hamstring injury. Concern for me there. Definitely not a guy that I'm super excited about rostering in a couple leagues I have him in. Jonathan Taylor, though, it sounds like he is healthy and could easily pass a physical right now. I honestly think that Jonathan Taylor is probably going to play after week 4. He could be a nice buy low if you guys want to. I'm less concerned than I was in the past about his ability to actually come back and play this season. And if he's healthy, he's probably a top 15 running back and playing. And I think that you could get him for a pretty nice bargain right now. He's a guy that I would be at least sort of kicking the tires on, seeing if you can get a value there. Anything else? No, it looks like that's about all. So yeah, first ever live stream, fun doing this. It was sort of fun just to actually see that we could do that in this channel. It was super fun. Hopefully we can get more viewers and stuff over in the next couple of weeks. I'll be doing this every single Sunday morning, so hopefully we can make it a little bit bigger. It should be pretty fun. I'll try and advertise it a little bit better as well. But thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time. First waiver wire video will come out Tuesday morning. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you later.